Yo, come and draw this purple minion with me. Yeah, let's have a look. Yep, look at him go. I don't think about color theory. I don't think about how things should be drawn. I just do stuff. My art, my drawing, my whatever, really just stems around two things. One, does it subjectively look shit hot to me? And two, does it work in conjunction with the greater process of what BeardyCurls does? Is it possible to machine this piece of art? What will it look like with layers? All of that weird sort of shit that normal artists don't even think of. So yeah, enjoy!
Right, so I am using the Cintiq Pro 24 4K Touch. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not using the touch function because that shit is annoying as fuck. I've got a reference image in the background. I've just dialed down the opacity so that it looks kind of see-through. And that's just to make the line work a lot easier to see as I'm drawing. I am very basic with what I'm doing and the tools that I use. I use just the basic brush tool and a couple of other like fix-up tools like join tool. One of the areas of focus for me is the line width. Because it's got to transfer over to CNC, if it's too small, it ain't gonna work. If it's too thick, it looks a bit naff. I suppose it's actually worth pointing out this is Adobe Illustrator, which is a vector graphics suite. And yes, I'm drawing vector art, which is pretty standard in graphics and print applications. Those little cute hairs on the back of his head. Right, so here we're just working around the edge of the hairline. Almost there. I'm real picky with these like ellipses or eclipses or whatever you call them, circles. I don't know, it just really annoys me that they're not perfect. A bit further in the video you see me like swap that shit out with an actual ellipse tool. Even these little moons, I go through and fix them up a bit later. Right, hairlines, I think this is the very last part that I work on. Ta-da! And the line work is done. That is the extent of how I'll use the Cintiq Pro, just for the line work. And then I chuck it up onto my display and I go around and I edit all the things that I'm not happy with. Two main tools that I use in this process is join tool and direct select, so I can select any anchor point, any handles. Then there we go, there's me removing the hand-drawn circle, replacing it with a perfect circle. Perfect. Even these little moon things, I had to go through and recreate those because I'm not happy with them. And the reason that I go to kind of this extent to fix up everything at this level, one, I just visually think it looks cleaner, and two, when the file is bounced for production, for machining, the product is so much cleaner. So yeah, it's worth the effort, I think. Look, even that I didn't cut it. Replaced that shit with the perfect tool version. Join tool making quick work of all these dodgy hair tips. And that is pretty much the fix-up process done. Let's get on to color. This is not the actual reference image, but it's something that gives me an idea of what colors this thing needs to be. Now, I could have easily done this next part with the Cintiq, but am infamously drawing it with my mouse because I'm about that life. What I'm doing is drawing paths so I can color those sections in as shadows. This is a super simple approach to shadowing, especially in comparison to an artist like Thunder Punch, who uses 50 gajillion different layers of shadowing. Crazy talented artist, his social links in the description below. Check him out. So our line work is done, our shadow paths are drawn up, we select the entire piece, use the shape builder tool, select the appropriate color, and boom, 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 boom. You can use the live bucket tool as well, but I prefer to just create a shape straight off the bat because that's ultimately what I'm building. A few alterations there and like we're done, man. Sheesh. A different style of content from me, but thought I'd give you guys some insight into the art side of things. If you like this sort of content, let me know in the comments. Maybe I can do a graphic segment.